Are you ready for the hardest hitting hour in all of sports radio? I'm Henderson. He's Urena. It's time for the Counterpunch.
Whoa, what a fight! What a fight, guys. What do you think? What do you think about that fight? I mean, wow. That was just I loved it. I loved it. Man, what a fight. I don't even know where to start on this one, to be honest with you. Just one hell of a fight, guys. Can't wait to insert the thing on the little thing where he goes. I just want to emphasize, this is one hell of a fight. I'm waiting on my co-host, Mr. Wilson Urena, to join me any moment, as we're going to talk Artur Beterbiev's unification victory over Alexander Gvozdyk and a little more tonight. We also know where and when Beterbiev will return to the ring to defend his titles. February the 2nd in China, according to Bob Aaron. If y'all heard the little whisper there at the end of the show. Gosh, what a fight. The older bear won it, and this, he's beaten before, and he come back, and he won it here. And, man, I loved it. I truly loved it. I'll go through my card as I wait on Wilson to jump on here. I'll go through my card a little bit, what I was doing and what I was watching there live, Wow, I got for round one. Bad call and a knockdown. I thought it was a terrible call, to be honest with you. And so, it is what it is. But I thought that was a terrible call. And glad that they did end up getting it right, though. I really am. I'm very glad they ended up getting it right. I gave that round to Alexander Gvozdyk, round one. I did think he fought tentatively, though, like he was hesitant of the power, different things like that. So, but I have no problem if someone actually may have gave that round to Beterbiev themselves. Y'all know how I do my range scores. And it could have went either way. So at the end of one, I've got 10-9 Gvozdyk. Technically, it could have swung either way. I did believe that was a terrible call on the knockdown, however, for sure. And sharing some stuff, sharing the link out to a few places here as we're live. Share on the timeline. Let's go into a couple of groups. Let's share these. I see that looking for something groups here. And see if my coach is ready. He still isn't here. I don't know where he's at. Skype integration says, and I'm sending invitations back out. Still don't even have a call, but that's okay. We'll keep talking Gvozdyk and Beterbiev. And don't forget, you can call. That number is 516-9594. Join us on the air. Last in the Shadow show was with Golovkin and Derevchenko. We had multiple world champions call in and more. So don't forget. I went into round two. Round two, I noticed through round two that Gvozdyk was actually probably the better boxer, but I also felt like he was very tentative. As I'll be joined in 2-3-1 out of Brooklyn as my co-host, Mr. Wilson Urena. How you doing today, Bob?
I'm all right, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing pretty good. That was a great fight, wasn't it?
Pretty good, Scott. Pretty good,
yeah, I don't know if the post has been shared yet. It looks like the Grueling Truth to share the post, and a few other people shared it on Twitter. So if y'all want to give us a call, it's 516-531-9594. As we go in the shadows of Beterbiev and Gvozdyk, as Archer Beterbiev becomes a unified light heavyweight champion of the world, picking up the WBC strap to go along with his IBF belt. Did the fight go kind of like you figured it might, though?
I wasn't sure if it was going to go the distance. I thought if there was going to be a stoppage late, it was going to be the guy that actually got the stoppage.
Mm-hmm.
As I was watching the fight, I believe after like the first couple of rounds, I started to wonder, like, Gvozdyk was doing well, mixing up his attack up and down, but he was using a lot of movement, which is smart.
He was a little too tentative at times. I felt myself, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was moving around a lot too.
He wasn't staying long enough to even sit down on shots. That could have been game changers.
Well, not only just that, but at that point, right away, I started to wonder, can he keep up that pace? And then he got hurt by some body shots throughout the fight, and those shots take a lot out of him, and you could see it. He's slowly, methodically walked them down, basically, man.
Yeah, that's exactly the way I've seen it myself. Is him walking him down. I did feel that. I'm trying to share this post right here. So if you want to give us a call, you know where to call us at, guys. That's 531, 9594. Same numbers you called last week, and had a couple calls last night. But,
so you know,
first round.
It was a good all around scrap, man.
First round. Let me ask you this: did you feel that was a knockdown? No, I definitely knew it wasn't. I was kind of surprised to see him overturn it like that. What about you?
I was surprised to see it overturned, but as long as they get it right, I don't care.
Absolutely.
And that definitely was not a knockdown, you know what I mean? So they got it right. I felt like that was a good job by the commission in that, stepping in. You don't something like that could affect a fight like that. So it was suspected to be a close fight. Actually, the scorecards were a little shocking to me at the end, at the stoppage time.
What were they? I never got to hear them myself. I personally never got to hear them cards. What exactly were they? And I'll tell you what mine was after they say that.
87-83 Gvozdyk, 86-85 Gvozdyk, and 87-83 Beterbiev.
87-83 Beterbiev? Okay,
yeah.
Here's what I have. At the end of, let me pull my notes. You know how I do that swing thing too. This fight could easily be 85-85 at the end of 9. It could have easily been 85-85 at the end of 9, but it could also be 86-84 Beterbiev and 86-84 Beterbiev is my max score because that's what I actually had.
I had it a draw going into the 7th, and then after that, I felt like it was all Beterbiev. He landed the clean and harder punches.
Amen. I had 57-50. Actually, I had 57 all too, or close to that. It seems a little here. At the end of 6, round 7 exchanges.
I had
felt like
2 after 4.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just a good fight. I just felt like he couldn't keep up with that movement, man.
No, I didn't either. I thought round 9, okay? And this is why I only have it 86-84 because I actually could have it 86-83 Beterbiev here because I felt like round 9 was a 10-8 round in my opinion. Remember when he hit him with the body shot and he stepped away?
Yeah.
He asked for time. I didn't know you could do that. Did I imagine that, or is that what happened?
That's exactly what happened, but hey, he got away with it.
was gonna say.
I mean, shit.
I was wondering if I mentioned I was doing a live commentate for a YouTube channel, and
But that's when I knew. That's when I knew that it was, only a matter of time.
without a doubt, man. So I had him going down 4 times, and that don't count the ghost knockdown in round 1. But I did have him going down 4 times in this fight. I was 3 in the 10th, I stopped it, and I had him going down in round 9 as well. You want to give us a call at 516-531-9594. This show's brought to you by thegruelingtruth.com, Anchor.fm, verywellfit.com, and BetUS.com, hashtag TCP will get you a $500 dollar match as of November 1st. Okay, I was reading over which ones was slotted for this show, so as I went through that call out there. I felt like early, bad call round 1. Gvozdyk seems to be fighting 10, although I did give him the round 10-9 in round 1. All right. Round 2, Gvozdyk's clearly the better boxer, although he's allowing himself to get into exchanges. And I heard Atlas telling him that several times, do not throw the jab when you're in that close. You know what I mean? Because it does open you up and causes him to lean. Yeah. And he was spot on with that. So I had it 10 around a piece at the end of 2, 19-19. Round 3, I've got 2-minute mark was a big shot by Gvozdyk. He landed a big right hand right there, and I had him up 29-28 at the end of 3, I think. And you said you had it even at 4-2?
Yeah.
Why in there? I got in the hell. That's okay. I said about the end of round 4, start of round 5. I could sense that Beterbiev's timing was coming to him. Okay, and my thing here was he's been in a lot more fights, a lot more sanctioned fights, and he was a little bit older. And that's why I felt like Gvozdyk had a chance. I have never been on this train that Gvozdyk was the best light heavyweight in the world. I've never been on that train. I actually had him at number 4 prior to this fight, and I think he probably still stays there, honestly. I don't know who would jump him.
Hey, man. King Arthur.
King Arthur. Yeah.
I think he'll spark your boy, too. How about that?
Dimitri Bivol?
Yeah, I think he'll spark him too.
I don't think he beats Bivol.
I think
because
he does.
I think because Bivol's movement is so much better than Gvozdyk, and I've seen Gvozdyk can box and move and win this fight. I just don't think he had the engine to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
And I think Bivol does. I think he has.
I don't think so.
The only thing that would worry me is the. I tried to reach out to John Scully, but he was in the ring for this fight. I was gonna see if he'd call in here and talk for a minute. But
I think he walks him down. I don't think Beterbiev gets enough credit here. This is a 34-year-old guy here.
Yes, he's a great fighter, man. I've always thought he was a great fighter. I've always
you know what I mean?
him.
This man is 34 years old, and he was fresher than the younger fighter.
The 32-year-old.
You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
I think he gets overlooked a lot. I think the
8-9 year younger Bivol. Huh?
Yeah, I think the promotional issues he had earlier on, like really stopped his momentum there.
Prevented what I think could have been a long reign.
Yeah, it stopped his momentum. So, the 175 division is a very interesting one. It's pretty good too.
Oh, it's a great division. I think. You got Kovalev, and I think he's probably getting ready to lose. We've talked about this 100 times, and we'll probably talk about it 100 more. So.
Well, Kovalev's on his way out the door. He's closer to the end than he is to the beginning. So, you got some guys like Beterbiev, but he's 34. So, the window is short. But you can still get some fights done.
Okay, I think we can get some good ones. I think you're going to see.
According to Hearn today, he said he was hoping to have him.
He's got to send
Bivol fight the winner.
Yeah, he's going to have to send. Well, that's not happening. I don't know if you heard, but Bob Beterbiev he's getting ready to take off over to China for his next fight in February. Yeah. Aaron admitted as much right there on the show. Did you see him talking to Beterbiev and telling him that?
No, I didn't stick around for the post fight.
It was right. It was before they ever talked to either fighter or anything like that.
Yeah, I didn't stick around for that.
Okay.
I'm just, it's you still got time, but it's
man, we've had 3 good fights in a row to kick off this In the Shadow series, haven't we? 3 great fights.
It's a good time to be a boxing fan. I mean, it's exciting.
Yep. Amen.
You got all kinds of, once again, I want to send out my condolences.
They don't want to, they dropped herself. Let me try to see if I get this from the answer. You're live on the Counterpunch with Henderson in the Arena. How you doing today? I hung up as well. You're not having no issues. My sound's great tonight. Does it sound great tonight?
Hey, yeah. Hey, once again, man, condolences to the Patrick Day family. This one's out for him, man. R.I.P. So.
Tune into the counterpunchshow.com. That is the website for the show. It isn't really supposed to launch till November the 1st, but it is up, and I think it's running. Do you know, Wilson?
Nah, I have no clue.
The site is, I think it's up. I don't think they ever pulled it back down. That's thecounterpunchshow.com. I'm actually going to do some type of piece on this Patrick Day situation. It'll go on that. They'll probably go on that page. So.
Yeah. So after the sixth round, I felt like the tide turned in the fight. He turned to I felt like Beterbiev was starting to assert his will, and he remained calm too throughout the whole fight. It's almost like he knew the outcome.
Very calm. This guy's been on a lot of fights. He's an elite level amateur that has wins over Gvozdyk, Kovalev. All these guys as amateurs. Usyk. He's been there, done that. He's seen about every style you can see, whether it's been for 3 rounds or whatever. And I think he caught a lot of heat for the Callum Johnson knockdown he suffered. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I think people say, man, you can't put yourself in those exchanges like that and not expect to get caught. I think it's more impressive that he shook it off real quick and come back and dominated that fight the rest of the way. Do you agree?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
I don't care.
think that's more impressive to me. I mean, it ain't like he got drugged for 4 or 5 rounds in a row and couldn't adjust. No, this guy got caught with a shot. He got up. He lost a 10-8 round. He come back. Actually, I think that firm both had a knockdown in him. But
everybody falls, man. It's what you do after that counts.
Amen. I mean, you're talking about a very select few guys before Mayweather was the economic. Very select few don't hit that canvas at some point in their career. So. And that doesn't make you great or any greater or any less great. Anybody think that Muhammad Ali isn't one of the top 1 to 2 heavyweights of all time? Henry Cooper put him there in the UK. So, and that just kind of bothers me. And Wilson kind of nauseates us at times when we think about that. But we're big UK fans. But shout out to the guys in the UK who have listeners. We do have a percentage of listeners from over there, and we appreciate it. I'm guessing that's on the playback. Yes, Antonio asked a question here. The show from last night is waiting approval because it had some background noise issues. But if you called it live, you could have called it live here. It's waiting for approval to go over to Anchor.
I honestly don't give a damn if they ever not post that show.
Yeah, I don't either. It was bad. And you know the bad thing? You know how far TV is from me?
I don't even want to spend too much time on it, but that shit really got me off my game.
Yeah, me too.
So
whenever you told me about it, I'm like, because I couldn't hear it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you did. You told me that. But I appreciate it.
You watching? I thought you was watching the game or something. I'm like,
no,
you watching the game? I'm like, look. So
no, it
is what it is, man.
It was 3 rooms away.
I'm pretty sure they don't care about it, so we could just get back to the boxing talk.
Exactly. Exactly. You said round 6 it swings 210 left, and round 6 Beterbiev throws a straight right to the abs that really got a reaction, in my opinion. It stopped Gvozdyk in his tracks. The movement dropped drastically from that point forward. Did you notice that?
Yeah. And in the 7th, I think he landed all right. He followed it with a left hook and a shove with the forearm.
Yep, shove with the forearm. Man, I thought yeah, he ain't a fighter.
I told you he was the much better inside fighter, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just didn't make it comfortable for him in there. Like, hey, if I get a chance, I'm gonna hit you with something here. You know, it is what it is, man.
I thought Gvozdyk held a nice speed advantage, and he did. He held a decent enough speed advantage. If he could have kept it at distance, he had an outside shot. But you have to move and you have to box Artur Beterbiev. And I don't see anybody else in the division other than Dmitry Duval who actually can box him from a distance and maintain the pace that it will take to do it. I think that's the only guy. But there was quite a bit of age difference for him instead of just what there is between Gvozdyk.
So he's getting knocked out.
We'll see. I think Eddie ain't scared to make the fight. I think they have to make the fight. I just don't think it happens February 2nd. Artur Beterbiev will be in China.
He's getting stopped. Well, in my opinion, with these guys, they don't have time to play politics because they're not as popular as other guys.
34 years old. What's he going to get? $350,000 to go to China? $300,000, $400,000, $500,000? I don't know.
It don't even matter. I don't care.
Exactly. I don't care.
Just make it.
Just make the fight. Pay him a couple million. Let's put him and Bivol in there. Let's get another unification out of the way. And that sets up what could be a mega fight with Canelo Alvarez or Sergey Kovalev.
I expect Canelo to drop the title. So if he wins it.
Canelo's going to, and I don't want nobody to come on and say he did it because he's scared. That ain't what it is. It's where the money's at, guys. Canelo makes more money fighting the Andrades, the Jacobs, Charlos, and all that of the world in the Golovkins, you know what I mean, than he could ever make in one of these fights.
It doesn't matter. I don't care.
It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault at the end of the day.
I just want to make those fights too. I'm tired of this shit. I don't give a damn.
I wish they could make
more. I don't give a damn if he makes more money or don't.
Single
just
ranking
make the
system and you know what I mean. Let's go back to single with one champion each division. You want to get up and be a world champion, you got to beat the man. You know, them were the good old days, weren't they? But
yeah, well, that those good old days have disappeared along with Dillian White's B sample.
I hear there's a search team out on the B sample. Yeah, it happened so long it is now a D sample. It's no longer a B sample.
I mean,
that B sample turned into a D sample. It's been so long now. So, a couple more weeks it'll be an F sample. But
I mean, I don't get it. What's taking so long, but I don't care.
Guys, I don't.
I'm at a point where I
just want to see great fights, and man, we've had 3 great fights in the last 4 weekends, in my opinion.
Yeah, we've been spoiled. I think the sport needed this. You got some good news from that standpoint. You got not so good news between and some really sad news between fighters passing away. Fighters being charged with DWI and things like that, getting into horrific car accidents, all kinds of stuff, man. It's been a wild, 6 weeks, man, real wild. So, and you still got more fights coming. You got another fight that has potential to be another great fight. Prograis versus Taylor. So, yeah. So
I can't wait, man.
Right?
It's a great time to be a
really good time. Yeah, really, really great time right now.
We get to get on here and chat about it, and even get some money here and there once in a while for it. So,
I talk boxing from the minute I wake up to the minute I go to sleep. So
yeah, that's all we do.
It's like
what I mean. That's all we do.
That's what I do.
I've been focusing over on that Twitter chat. I've been in that Twitter chat for about 2.5 days, and that wasn't because I think somebody took a statement on me over on Facebook. So I wasn't able to get back on to about, I think, I don't know, I want to say about 9 o'clock this evening or something. Or maybe it was a little before then, whenever it was, but I posted and all that.
Well, so I was really, I was getting sleepy, actually. And then the fight came on, and it woke me up. Thank God for that. And I got to see a really good matchup. It could be 1-2 in the division, 1-3, 1-4. It doesn't matter. It's still top 5 guys.
Exactly. Well, them guys right there, the 4 in that division, if you call any of them number 1, I'm not going to argue too much with you.
I can't.
Any of the other, right now you got to go with Beterbiev as number 1 in my opinion.
Well, he is number 1 in my opinion now. Right now, he seems to have that it factor, like that. Hey, listen, I could hit, I could bang, and I could take a punch too.
You knew it early, didn't you? The way, just the reaction Gvozdyk had.
Man, like those stunning body shots, man. I heard them. Like I started holding my shots after a while. Like
that one in round 6 was pretty bad.
That one in round 5 was pretty bad too, man. It was hit right on the spot.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to take a knee right there and then. He got on his bike, and
yeah, I see it right here.
It's a really good division, man. And they can make some fights. Let's just see what happens.
I totally agree. All right, guys. As a lot of y'all know, the Thursday night show is a 1-hour show. This show right here has no allotted time. As we went, one was about 38 minutes, I think, and the other one was an hour and 30-something minutes. But so we're going to give you a few more minutes if you want to give us a call. That's 516-531-9594. Jump on here with us. And I see we got quite a few listeners just hanging out, listening. We appreciate it. As we talk these, I don't know the name of the opponent for China exactly yet, but if you go back and right after the fight, you'll see Bob Arum talking to Beterbiev face-to-face. He said, remember, you fight February 2nd in China, right there. So I was going to try to get Scully on here with this show, but he was still in the ring, man, by the time we went live, and I don't, the local show, we did great, but we was on for a while with that show. So, like you said, great division. Where did that go now? I think Gvozdyk comes back. I think he has to. I mean, he's fought a lot of top challengers, though. A lot of the names the type of fights already that he would want to make a bounce back fight, like the Chilimbos and all that of the world. You know what I mean? Although he's older now, but I mean that's just the reality of it. How about him and Alvarez? What do you think of that fight? Lidia Alvarez.
That could be a good fight.
I think that
could be a good fight. I mean, you're talking about a pressure fighter now.
Yeah.
Another one.
I think that's a great fight, actually. I think that fight right there is a great fight, actually. And I don't think it goes to this one. But I think I like that fight. And let's decide who gets a shot at.
That's the other guy named Zurdo. Like I said, Zurdo. So. Yeah. This division is pretty. It could be pretty
division, man. It's pretty sharp. You got Jesse Hart come up. You got Gilberto Ramirez, Zurdo, man. Like you said, forgot name. This guy can box, dude. He can box his ass off from a distance, So this is a good division, great division. And I've heard that he carries his power a little bit better at this. We're going to call it a night in about a minute and 20 seconds, if that's good with you, my man.
And later, Alvarez, I feel like Gvozdyk might have the edge, as far as being more technically sound.
I think he throws straight punches, and that's what might matter.
Yeah, and I think that will make the difference.
I agree with that. So, on first reception, I mean, of course, we're going to watch some tape, something like that, and give you a breakdown. But initial assessment, much like Green's there, I'm going to go with the exact same thought early on in that. You want to carry us on? We're 41 seconds away, my man.
Well, once again, thank you for tuning in. My condolences once again to the Patrick Day family. Boxing's a brutal, tough sport. At the end of the day, guys do it because they love it. That shows them some love, some respect, and this is the Counter Punch. We are out.
We'll see you next time in the shadows.